Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't pull through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You like me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Today we're about to be dropping the notch off over at 650, and we're about to be replacing the clutch. The clutch decided it just wanted to take a dookie after the drift event. You guys remember it was spinning third, hooking up real good, and after the drift event that thing was just like, it just started slipping fourth, fifth, third, second. So I literally can't apply any power to the car right now, and it just wants to slip. So I think I had a spec stage 2 on there. I don't know what that thing is rated at. I think it's rated at like 500 something horsepower or whatever they have it rated at. We're gonna be replacing that with a McLeod. We're gonna be throwing this John on there, and we're gonna give this a try. Edgar said this clutch is supposedly rated at like 700 foot-pounds of torque, so we'll see if we have any slippage. But so I'm dropping the car off. He's supposed to be finishing that today actually, and then I have to run to a doctor's appointment. So while he's working on the car, swapping the clutch out, I'm gonna be checking on my shoulder. I don't know what the hell happened. My shoulder just like popped out. You guys know I do the boxing Muay Thai training, and then I have no clue. I don't know if I heard it during training. I don't know if I heard it after, but all I know is like 2 weeks ago, I'm putting some deodorant on, and I go like this, and my shoulder's like, boop, shoulder pops. I'm like, what? I'm gonna get this thing checked out. And my ride for today, since I have to drop the Fox off and do a bunch of running around, is gonna be my girl Michaela. Michaela's about to slide through and swoop me up. And I need to hit up Alex and see if the other parts for the supercharger came. So we already have the head unit, but we're waiting for the intercooler, the brackets, and all that stuff. So hopefully, I think sometime next month for sure, this thing's gonna be getting supercharged. I'm dropping it off to Saxby shop next month, or I might have White Aaron do it, but for sure next month the C6 is gonna be boosted. So I do have, looks like a tiny coolant leak, and I don't know what the hell that is, but something else is leaking. So I'll have Edgar check that once he gets it on the lift, do a bolt check. Wasn't leaking before, but after the drift event, beating the shit out of it, whatever problems are going to occur, we're going to occur. So I'll have him check that and see what we looking like once it's all up there in the air. But I'm gonna let this thing warm up. Once it's warm, we're gonna head out to go meet up with Michaela, and then we're gonna be off to 650. All right, so I'm just pulling up to Michaela's. Here are her little Z. And then that's also her Q. So as I'm sitting here idling, I start hearing like a ticking sound. Oh boy. Hopefully it's from the head. I was literally idling. It's hard to say what side it's on. I think it's on this side. Man, you bad luck. I was literally sitting here idling. Sorry. What the fuck? Yeah, what if we don't make it?
Make it.
Oh, if it blows up, you got AAA?
No.
Whatever, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Sure?
Yeah, you gotta go to the shop anyway. If it blows up, I got a fire extinguisher, and it's an excuse to do a 331. Ready? Yeah. All right, so as I'm driving right now, I don't hear the ticking anymore, so it's probably a lifter. What's probably happening is it's not pumping up, probably collapsing on itself. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm hearing is probably a lifter tick. I don't think it's the bottom end, just because when you're driving or when you're cruising, it's not getting louder or faster. It kind of just goes away. So, usually indication of a lifter or a roller or something, rocker. I don't fucking know, whatever you want to call these things there. But we'll get it checked out when we get to 650. All right, so just made it to 650. This thing's still, she's ticking, you hear her?
And the oil in it.
Any oil pressure? Yeah, that's oil pressure. Let me turn it back on. Yay, nay?
Yeah.
Oil pressure is normal. Huh? What? Dude, I was literally, I got to her house, right? Car sitting there idling normal, literally on video, then it starts, I'm like, what? I'm like, am I tripping?
That's full of oil.
It has oil.
It's clean as fuck.
Just did the oil change. I mean, I just drove it like fuck an hour away, so I'm pretty sure it's the top end, it's not the bottom.
No. It sounds like a rocker loose. It ain't blown up.
I heard it ticking. I was like, I'm like, it can't be blown. I can understand if it was like during a pull or something. I was like, I'm like, it was idling and then start ticking. I'm like, it's probably a rocker, a lifter, whatever.
Wah. The dyno session is evading us.
Man, bruh. She's like, no, I don't want to see how much I make.
Look, bro. Alright, well, Eddie's on his way. We'll just pull the fucking valve covers off.
Alright, so yeah, we're out. We don't got time to wait. We gotta go get my old man shoulder checked out. Bro, you had somebody in here short again, huh? Look, taking selfies.
Oh my God, I'm trying to take a selfie, okay? That's good, right?
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Yay or nay?
Alright, so just finished up with the appointment. Checked my shoulder, had some x-rays done, so we'll just wait and see what comes about with that. But now we're on our way back home. A little update on the Fox. Since we did leave it over there at Eggers, he did pull the valve covers.
There it is, dog.
Take these gaskets off, huh?
Fucking lifter collapsed.
Oof.
It's all good. Put your head down and we'll do it, man.
It's not good at
There, you see how it's cracked right there, bro? Look at this one, solid.
It wasn't sending.
Then for the C5, that fool Alex just called me and said that they had to replace the fucking rockers on the C5 because the ones that we had with the tuning upgrades, they didn't like the way they spun. So he's at his other machine shop or whatever, grabbing some new rockers for that with the tuning upgrades, and they're gonna be throwing that back together in the C5. So yeah, he sent me a video, so I'll send y'all drop the little clip in here for y'all to see what he was talking about, referring to the rockers not spinning freely.
Holding that motherfucker, because I didn't want it to come out until literally the last second, like we got up on again.
And I tried to shake the nigga's hand and shit. I was like, motherfucker, you want this shit, nigga? I was like, nigga, I want it, because I already knew I was bleeding. These are your rockers right here. That's what they're supposed to do. Said a few of them are rough. Yeah. Cool.
Alright, so I'm just now getting back to the house. Grams? Grams?
What?
Grams? Granny got the babies in here. What y'all do? What they do? They did something? Huh? Granny just got the babies in jail. Come on, fat boy. So we have them after they knocked over Granny. Now we just kind of, when Granny said when she's here by herself, she just puts them up.
Away from me.
No. Come here. Leave Granny alone. Kimbo, sit. No, sit. Hey. Dude, you're so fucking lazy. Go ahead. Outside. Come on, Kimbo. Outside. Go. Alright, man. So I was gonna go to Jamar's, but turns out I'm actually about to be running a Saks Feet shop. Oh my god, we got big fuckery, man. Today just went from like, oh, whatever, to like Pushrod's fully collapsed on the Fox body. So Edgar already ordered another set that are supposed to be coming. So the lifters are bad on there. The rockers came loose. I guess he said they weren't fully torqued all the way. So he retorqued all of them and noticed that a couple of them were loose. Yeah, and then to top it all off, the worst part of it is, you know, we're thinking that the C5 is like almost done, and then, you know, they get it back together. When it started, they've been saying like, oh, there's like a little, it sounds a little noisier than what we'd like to hear. So Ray ended up taking the valve covers off, and then the Trillion upgrade that was on there, he said it seemed like it was binding, and that's where we thought, you know, this kind of grinding noise had came from. So he had a brand new set of Trillion upgrades sent with new rockers and everything. Got those on, started up, and he was just like, the car still doesn't sound how we want it to sound. You guys know that Saks Feet Shop is like super meticulous on anything and everything that comes out of their shop. So they don't want to let it leave, even if it's something that they feel like is like we're not okay with this. So afterwards, he ended up taking the valve covers back off and checking, and still same little issue. So he finally did a compression and leak down test. Turns out that the compression and the leak down is like all over the place. One cylinder has like 200 psi of compression. A couple cylinders have 0. Leak down is anywhere from 25 to 30% or 35% leak down. Maybe the pushrod links are wrong on the stroker motor. So stroker motor, I'm just like, fuck, man. It just sucks because Saks Feet Shop is not cheap by any means, and man, this tab is like, the C5 tab is probably the biggest tab I've ever had on any build, bro. Like, it's expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for when you go there, and I'm glad that they're catching these things, but god damn, this build is expensive, bro. So I'm about to go to Saks Feet Shop right now. I'm gonna see what's going on, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. So I'm literally redirecting course and jetting out to Saks Feet Shop just because this is like, this fucking sucks, man. It definitely sucks. It's kind of just sets you in like a bad mood for like the rest of the month type of deal. Like, I'm so deep into that C5 with how much money is in there and everything. It's like we try to use the best of the best parts, the best of the best shops to deal with it. And then it comes down to like kind of like a small error. And you know, the machine shop that did it, they're legit, bro. They're fucking legit. They're building my Jay-Z, and nothing has came out of that machine shop but fire. And you know, it's my luck that we get wrong Pushrod links and we have an issue with, I don't know, man. Y'all can already tell, like, my whole mojo is just like I don't even know what I want to say. I don't even know how to say what I want to say. I'm just like bummed out. But let's just jump in and we're gonna head to Saxby shop. More than, I don't even feel like taking the vet, so I'll probably just drive Nita's 350Z today. Sucks, man. I really want my C5 back. I want everything back. I just want things to go smooth, man. All right, so just got here to my boy White Aaron's. I'm about to pick this fool up. He has no idea on anything that's going on, so I'm gonna fill him in, and then he's gonna be heading, or he's gonna be riding out with me to Saxby shop. He has no clue about nothing yet. Nothing, nada, zero, zilch, zip.
We need to LS swap this thing.
I got the full swap kit. I hit dude up today actually looking for LS.
Hell.
What's up, fool?
What's up? How
So
you doing?
yeah, I'm gonna brief Aaron on everything that's going on. Oh yeah. Yeah, Fox body's ticking. The stroker motor for the C5 is boof.
No.
Yes.
Man.
That's kind of what I need right here. Just get rid of everything and get this.
Me too. Both my Z's are for sale.
Just get rid of everything, just buy this, call it a day.
Right?
Alright, so we're here at Saxby shop. Shut up, Square. That mean you got caught.
No, I mean I got told on.
What's good?
How you doing, man? Good, man. Good to see you.
Smell like 91.
That's right. You keeping it solid in the camera today?
I am, man. I told him
Keeping it
I
solid?
was like, man, Alex taxing the shit out of me for shit that they keep breaking.
Hey, so are you recording right now?
I am.
So let me tell y'all, this is why we don't do customer surprise shit. This car and this car. And fucking honestly, we're being cool because Mike, because we told the nigga pick the shit up a week ago. I'm just being real. He knows I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping it solid. So just because he's so
Man, you gotta take 50% of this responsibility though.
nigga fucking
Cause
cover
we
to cover.
no. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying in the sense of you was like, man, just give them another chance,
I
man.
mean, I was trying to be good about it. I wouldn't have, man, let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut up. But this is this shit is killing us. You know what I mean? It is what it is though.
Killing you,
Nigga, you ain't fucking
killing me,
He ain't paid for shit yet, so he will though later though. You know what I mean?
man. I'm gonna pay up until those what's name hours we talked about. Then after that, I'm about to tax whoever the fuck is for the. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Today it's on them. You know what I mean?
I ain't doing that.
Hey, Aaron's face
Hey,
says it
Aaron,
all.
would
He's
you
just sitting
stop-
over there
would you
just.
stop right now if you was us?
I'd be pissed off at the whole thing.
I'd be pissed off if I was me. If I was me. Jesus.
How are you need? I'm hungry.
So all apart. Where'd Ray go?
Ray's gone.
All right, man. So you want to explain to the people what's been going on up until this point? Because the last thing they seen was this thing fired up and running, and then we get here.
So let's give a disclaimer. We're not talking shit about anybody. I couldn't identify the motherfucker who built it or shot if they were in front of us at Starbucks. I don't know none of these people. We're just gonna talk straight and see what's going on and then figure out what the best solution is. What we would do fucking and what other people would do are two different stories. You know what I mean? So some people complain that we cost too much. Some people think fucking this nigga wants fucking the best of everything. But you know what? We don't have these issues. So Mike didn't really he ain't do nothing wrong here. He went with people he was in bed with, which hey, again, I know they're gonna watch it. We're not talking shit. Just this shit ties up our list. It fucks our tunes. We're supposed to be tuning today. This car's supposed to be done 10 days ago. So, you know, fucking who the fuck is gonna pay the $140 an hour fucking for 80 hours that this car's been sitting here? That's what niggas need to understand. All you fans, you guys need to understand when the shop is telling you how much your shit costs. Look at this big mother. This shit is fucking expensive. This shit is expensive and it's not free. So I shouldn't be paying for the next niggas fuck up. You know what I mean? Ray shouldn't be fucking going into someone's motor that we didn't build. So you guys gotta just understand the scope of fucking this shop shit. Aaron's shaking his head like a motherfucker. You guys ain't seen him.
I mean, I feel it. I've been there. I understand.
I know
it.
you have.
Yeah.
So the problem, what I don't like about YouTube is niggas don't keep it solid. So
Facts.
So if he's this motherfucker putting the camera in our shit, we gonna keep it solid. That's why we don't let cameras in here, because we hurt niggas' feelings because we talk straight. So it is what it is.
And I already explained. I'm like, man. I'm like, when it started up, it could have been like, all right, it's running. Let's get it tuned and get it out. I'm like, they're not. Yeah. I'm like, they're not gonna release something that they don't feel is, you know, up to par, just because they know, like, all right, if they're the last people to touch it, the moment something happens to this, everybody's gonna say, oh, Ray or whatever. But you know,
let me just tell y'all, we don't cut corners here, and we don't spend. I argue with Mike, ask him for the last 3 cars. I don't give a fuck about what he thinks we should and shouldn't be paying. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do, period. And if you want to come into Sax Speed Shop and you want to do these vets with fucking Ray, he's not gonna cut a corner. He literally told Mike, I'm not doing this fucking car.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing it my way.
Yeah,
Literally.
Ray did not want to touch it unless he was like, the minimum I'm doing is the harness. He was like, other than that, if we're doing the same harness, I'm not touching this car.
Because at the end of the day, we didn't do the fucking motor. We didn't build this motherfucker. We're just trying to provide it right. How do we make sure we are fucking guaranteeing our work, or we're fucking making sure you're happy and everything's done right if we didn't have say so on it?
Yep.
Like this, we didn't have say so, and I did tell Mike, give dude a second shot. Now there's some discrepancies between what's happened since the car left that I don't agree with, that I'm not going to put on camera because me and Mike already talked about it. But you know, the builder, the tuner, and the owner all got to be in cahoots when you build a car. Everybody's got to be on the same level of communication. We had a conference call, Mike, Ray, and dude, today I walked into it, so all 4 of us were on the phone for the first time 2 hours ago. You know what I mean? So it's just hard, man, building a high-performance vehicle. This isn't just a cam job to where fucking it doesn't matter what everyone thinks. Like, this is horsepower, it's boost. There's things that we put on that we did to the car that I wanted to do that Mike didn't necessarily want to do. So, like, then that's fine. That's extracurricular shit. But the core principles, everything's gotta be A1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even up to the point where we're throwing the new ATI balancer on, man. Like, we ended up changing the front cover. Ray didn't like the timing chain guide, so we swapped the timing chain guides. So, you know, I've been kind of letting them just do freely. Like, all right, if y'all find something, then do it. Like, y'all see all the fucking cars here, bro. Like, everything here speaks for itself, and you know that's why they have the reputation
And
they
the
have.
problem
So
is you're gonna drive this thing. That's really the problem. We can't.
yeah, I'm a dog it.
I get it. So we can't just let something go out and then fuck. Everyone's gonna be like Sax Speed built that car.
Yeah.
We did the install. We didn't build the motor. So this aren't our specs. This isn't our cam specs. This isn't any. Ray didn't pick shit. I didn't pick shit. You know what I mean? I just told Mike, front cover to rear cover.
Yeah.
Intake, valve cover to oil pan.
Yep. They said that the only way that they're going to be doing it is if they don't have to touch anything inside the motor other than putting the accessories on and the intake and putting it in. And
because it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's really not fair. You know?
And it also goes back to if it comes apart, they took it apart. So would they mess up on?
Exactly what I said
so
today.
it was the finger pointing. But at this point, you know, we threw all the accessories on, got it started, and then started finding, you know, the little things that are going on. So we've already changed the rockers and trunnion setup. The old ones were binding.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, he showed me.
I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck is this?
That shit's wild.
And Ray's called me every day the last 3 days. Hey, nigga. I'm like, the motor's hurt. He's like, nah, but hey, cause I haven't been here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God damn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
And
man.
I'm not talking shit. No. I'm not talking shit. And we have our own YouTube and we don't put this shit on YouTube. You know, Mike's page is different than our page. You know what I mean? And I don't really give a fuck about keeping.
I do step by step. If it go good, it go good.
I get it, and I like that because you're to the consumer. You know what I mean? We are to the consumer, but we care more about the relationships with the brands and the companies more than we care about what people's opinions are. Because most people aren't going to build their car the way we do. You know what I mean? 85% of the customer base, and I'm not talking shit. I mean, it is what it is. Most people aren't going to pull everything out. Like, man, Ray wanted a new torque tube, new clutch, new everything. You know, we're not putting nothing used back in this month. Mike's like, man,
well, the clutch is
finally.
Yeah, the clutch is brand new.
I get it. But see, most people don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Most people don't do those things.
I did all that to avoid exactly what we're doing now. We're still here. Like, fuck. Like, come on, man. We're trying to figure this out.
Mike, spend $500. Let's send this to get polished and clean this shit But he said, man, it's a street.
Yeah, y'all do a lot of cleanup show car stuff. Like this is a daily. I'm gonna drive this thing through a dirt road.
It is.
Again.
Yeah. It's gonna go through a dirt road. Look, it got dirt all on here. This thing, it's a real street car.
It's a real fucking
Oh, here he go.
It's an ornament.
It's an ornament.
So Ray did a compression and leak down test. So these are the numbers and stuff right here. Like they're all over the place. Oh, so this is where the new Mighty Mouse is. You got a nice little cute bracket for it. And here with my surge tank.
I want one of those.
Mighty Mouse?
You know what I want?
My car running.
I want somebody to cover half my tab.
It's steep, too.
See already, see? Come here, it's just supercharged LS. Fucking LS motors all over here. Vets. LS. This is LS swapped. 240 right here. LS swapped. More than likely this old school's right here is gonna be LS swapped. What? So, you know, work speaks for itself, man, and just sucks about the situation. Right here. LS everywhere we go. LT4 right there. Come around here, this car makes what? I think almost 1,300 horsepower. This is their full build that they did. Honk, let's go. Gap! Catch him! Catch him! Oh no, they out on us!
He's got the B20 V10.
Oh, you got gas, bro. You got too much traction in the back.
Oh yeah?
Gapped your ass? Oh yeah?
Your ass, huh?
Oh yeah? Gaped? Oh my god.
I will watch out for that ass when we go to college.
I got that ass.
I got that ass. I'll keep an eye on that ass for you.
Alright, let's see something real quick. You good?
They're all moving.
Nope. So now what he wants to see is he's gonna loosen it up to see if once the push rod kind of like backs back out when we loosen it to see if the compression goes up. That way we know if the push rod links are wrong. So that's the next thing on the list. Hopefully it does. Then we know it's the push rods. So couple turns. Yep. Oh! It went up a lot. It is push rod links.
Yep. Damn, even that much.
Damn, you barely did like what? A turn, if that?
Yeah. So it's too long.
Yeah, push rod's too long. Valves are staying open. There goes our compression.
Fuck. There we go.
It's not as simple as there it goes though. Now we need to know what links we
There you
need.
go. That's why you bring the cars to me.
7.4, no?
Alright, I'm working on your car tomorrow.
Damn.
I mean, but at least that you know, like that's the issue, you know? Like that was a quick
Yeah, quick little test.
test, so it didn't take much to back it off just for it. Nice, huh?
Damn, but we still don't know what push rod links we need. That's the problem.
I probably, because it's got a 7.35. Do a 7 now. Probably do like a 7, maybe a 325 or 7.325 or 7.3.
All right, so me and Alex are just talking about this, kind of like the best possible way to go about it. Also, just got done talking to Brett. He's talking to the machine shop. That way they can kind of figure out what specs and, you know, everything that went together with this motor because they have the whole build sheet. So Brett did say that he's willing to come out here and measure the push rod links. That way he can get the right ones. I guess there's like 0 to 0.15 thou that it needs to be within adjustment for this setup. So we'll see about that and tell Alex and see what's his thought on them. Just having him come and measure the shit out. Then we can get the correct links that we need. And then hopefully after that, everything will be good. Kind of sucks, but I mean, I'd rather it be push rods than the motor being bad or something internally been wrong. So push rod links are just literally like a smudge it off. Literally went a half a turn and everything started coming back up on the compression. So it's like barely off. This thing sounds so good. Thing is nasty. What this make?
1076. 1076.
A man can dream. I'm not an F-body fan, but oh my God. Oof, oof, oof. I would sell a kidney for it. Just get rid of a kidney. Send it!
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady, speed limit 60